Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a regular meeting of the panel of utility commissioners and staff of the Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, held today, Wednesday, January 4th at 10 a.m. by remote teleconference. My name is Chairman Marissa Gillette, and I'm joined virtually today by my colleagues, the Vice Chairman Jack Pekrosky and Commissioner Michael Karen. We have a regular calendar and a consent calendar in front of us today. We'll turn first to our regular calendar. We have one item on the calendar, docket number 180814. REO1, PURA's review of the combined heat and power project solicitation pursuant to Connecticut General Statutes, section 16-258E. And specifically, this reopener is a request to modify order number 4. So we'll turn to Mr. Apolloni on behalf of authority staff to present the decision for the panel's consideration, please.
Good morning, Chair, Vice Chair, and Commissioner. In 2018, UI conducted a competitive procurement for a combined heat and power CHP system in conformance with Public Act 17-2, Section 264, codified at Connecticut General Statute 16-258E. In October 2019, the authority conditionally approved, subject to certain changes, a form purchase power agreement, PPA, between the United Illuminating Company, UI, and New Power Bridgeport, FC, LLC, for a CHP system in Bridgeport, Connecticut, thermal loop project. Subsequently, after the parties resolved issues related to cost responsibility for the project interconnection, the authority approved the execution of the revised PPA. On January 27, 2022, New Power filed motion number 25 and docket number 18-08-14, requesting that PURA modify order number 4 of the final decision issued on October 2nd, 2019, to reduce the number of firm customer commitments from 50% to 38%. After seeking input from docket participants and conducting additional discovery on this matter, the authority determined it was necessary to reopen the docket to further evaluate New Power's request. The authority initiated this docket in July 2022. In a supplemental filing to motion number 25, New Power proposed an alternative approach to its initial request that PURA modify order number 4. The alternative approach contemplated installing 17 fuel cells rather than the 21 originally approved by the authority. This configuration would reduce the initial nameplate capacity of the CHP system from 9.66 megawatts to about 8 megawatts. Scaling down the size of the CHP system would allow New Power to meet the requirement of order number 4 to obtain firm customer commitments of not less than 50% of the total annual thermal energy capacity of the CHP system. This phase-in approach would allow New Power to move forward with the executed thermal energy supply agreements and provides the company an option to install additional fuel cells units up to statutory limit of 10 megawatts, so long as it can secure additional firm customer commitments to enable offtake of not less than 50% of the total annual thermal energy capacity, consistent with order number 4. The authority finds that the phase-in approach proposed by New Power would permit the thermal loop project to continue to meet the requirements of Connecticut General Statute 16-258E and will not adversely affect the long-term interests of ratepayers. In making this finding, the authority recognizes that the parties will need to amend the PPA pursuant to Section 18 and to incorporate this change, and that such amendment may require subsequent PURA approval. PURA staff, as the chairman, vice chairman, and commissioner, to adopt the docket number 180814 RE01 final decision.
Much, sir. Is there a motion?
I move adoption, Madam Chairman.
And second.
Thank you. The decision has been regularly moved and seconded. If there are no questions or comments, I would ask Mr. Dumpin to please take the roll.
Chairman Gillette,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Bukowski,
Yes.
Commissioner Karen,
Yes.
Thank you. The decision has been adopted. We'll turn next to our consent calendar, on which there are 22 items. Is there a motion, please?
Madam Chairman, I move adoption of today's consent calendar, items 1 through 22.
I second, Madam Chairman.
Thank you. The consent calendar has been regularly moved and seconded. Mr. Bumpin, please take the roll.
Chairman Gillette,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Bukowski,
Yes.
Commissioner Karen,
Yes.
Thank you. The consent calendar has been adopted in full. That brings us to the end of today's regular meeting agenda. We will adjourn. We will reconvene next Wednesday, January 11th at 10 a.m. by remote teleconference for our next regular meeting. Thank you and have a great day.